confidence to the justice system in this country. While we wait, there's the usual phony political garbage. Democrats had the Epstein information during the Biden years, and there was no clamor for any release of it. Now there is. Wonder why. Then there's what I call the woodwork factor. Almost every day, the hate Trump media comes up with someone to pose new accusations against the president. Tedious, dishonest. Hey, where were they? Finally, President Trump is suing the Wall Street Journal, saying the newspaper ran a false story about a birthday card he allegedly sent to Epstein before the crimes were known. A forensics expert could assess the situation. If Donald Trump did not write the card with a little illustration, more major media trouble will explode. The president filed a suit within 48 hours, so that's interesting. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. You can reach me, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, name and town if you wish to opine. All right, Mail, we got James. I doubt Colbert's political stance had much to do with his termination because his program lost money. They keep The View around, and they're just as bad as Colbert, but they're making a little bit of money from their idiotic audience members. It's true, economics played a big role in Colbert's demise, but he could have done much better if he had been shrewd about it, but he wasn't. Sandra, concierge member, Sandra, direct line to me. Thank you, Sandra. Bill, you have been saying the networks are doomed since the first Trump administration, yet they're still there. Of course they're there, but they're, over the cliff, Sandra. It takes a little while. They'll always be there. Not going to have a test pattern. Kim Davis, Orlando, Florida. Why does the news media think the Epstein sex trafficking is more important than cartel sex trafficking? I never hear about that. Because Trump's tied into it. Come on, Sandra. You know what the game, Kim, I'm sorry. Come on, Kim, you know what the game is. If you can tie Trump into anything heinous, that's what the press is going to do. Victor O'Brien, Silva, North Carolina. Bill, your anthro list of Democrats are now being called into the House to testify about Biden's mental acuity, but I noticed that Vice President Harris is not included. The Oversight Committee didn't subpoena her, didn't request her presence. I don't know why. I would have. Tommy Bergeron, Omaha, Louisiana. I'm curious to see if you've reviewed the files of JFK that Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna has said that the CIA withheld from the Warren Commission. I have reviewed. On the YouTube, I'm getting into Congresswoman Luna and what she said, but I'll just give you a preview. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Zero. So watch the YouTube thing. I'll back it all up. In a moment, something you might not know. Prescription drugs in America. They cost way too much. We all know it, especially compared to other countries. That's because Big Pharma sets the rules, makes us pay the price. Thankfully, President Trump just signed a new executive order to lower those prices. But change takes time. So All Family Pharmacy is stepping up and offering 20% off all meds, no insurance needed, now through June 30th. Get more than 200 essential medications, including your daily maintenance meds, antibiotics, and ivermectin. All orders include a doctor's prescription and shipped straight to your door. So please visit allfamilypharmacy.com/Bill. Use promo code Bill10 for 10% off. Take your health into your own hands. That's allfamilypharmacy.com/Bill, code Bill10.
Dude, this house is perfect. Crumbs everywhere, sticky counters. I've already texted the colony.
Sweet, I'll bring my 500 cousins. This'll be the biggest ant rager of the summer.
Let's party! Wait, what's that sound? Oh, no, it's those trucks with the green wheels. Party's over, man. Party's over.
This is Derek, the owner of All Solutions Pest Control. We'd love to help you out. Give us a call today at 636-486-7888 to learn more about our special $67 offer.
If a pest-free home is your goal, call All Solutions Pest Control. Tim Jones and Chris Arps in the afternoon.
Speaking to former U.S. Senator Jim Talent, I think we can safely say that Greta Thunberg has officially jumped the shark.
I have to tell you, how you react to this girl is a real tell. And Tim, can you imagine? I mean, I have two girls. Imagine if I'd come home and one of them starts lecturing me in this fashion.
Tim Jones and Chris Arps, weekdays at 4 on News Talk STL.
Now, the O'Reilly update brings you something you might not know. 132 years ago today, an American poet penned one of the most patriotic anthems of all time. Here's the story behind America the Beautiful. The words are written by Catherine Lee Bates, a 33-year-old English teacher from Massachusetts. She wrote them after a camping trip to Colorado. The music was composed a few years later by organist Samuel Ward. He wrote the tune while riding on a ferry between Brooklyn and Manhattan. Ward died in 1903, Bates in 1929. Neither knew the full impact of their work. Today, America the Beautiful remains one of the most performed songs in the USA, second only to the Star-Spangled Banner. The tune has been recorded 3,000 times by various artists over the decades. The most popular, Ray Charles.
Well, now, wait a minute. I'm talking about America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned thy good. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood. From sea to shining sea, you know.
I have to say that's my favorite version, recorded by Mr. Charles in 1972. And here's something else you might not know. Since the administration of JFK, a growing movement has called for America the Beautiful to replace the Star-Spangled Banner as the official national anthem. Advocates say the song touts the natural splendor and landscape of the USA without the banner's reference to warfare, exploding bombs, and slavery. Well, that will never happen. Even though America the Beautiful is easier to sing, the Star-Spangled Banner reflects a key part of our history, the War of 1812, and is in its own way magnificent. Back after this. If you own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles and have an auto warranty about to expire or have no warranty, listen up. Car Shield is a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan. It's now available to the public. You can save out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Please call Car Shield now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. 800-881-0365 for a free quote. This protection plan is at an all-time low price. Drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. So please call for your free quote. 800-881-0365. 800-881-0365. Hey, what do you have to lose? 800-881-0365. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. For more news and honest analysis, please go to BillO'Reilly.com. No spin, just facts, and always.
KLGY HD3 Clayton, K270BW Belfast, KNBS Bowling Green. This is News Talk STL at 1019, 94.1, and always streaming at newstalkstl.com.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters in Washington. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent on Tuesday asserted that Fed Chair Jerome Powell does not need to resign, though also he repeated his desire for a review of the central bank's operations. Details from correspondent Bernie Bennett.
A day after calling on CNBC for an examination of the Fed's entire operation, Bessent said that it doesn't mean that the central bank leader should step down. President Donald Trump, conversely, has said he hopes Powell quits and he has pondered removing him. Besson said on Fox Business, quote, his term